may have damaged the underwater pipeline. Cargo ships are littering the Southern California coastline as they are having major delays getting into port to offload their goods. As a Facebook whistleblower will be in Washington today to talk to lawmakers, Frances Haugen claims Facebook betrayed democracy by allowing an algorithm to push misinformation on its users during the 2020 presidential election. Facebook announced in a statement late Monday that its platforms are back up and running after a massive global outage plunged its products into the dark around 11 a.m. Eastern on Monday. USA Radio News.
We know that the 1% globalist elites have hijacked and subverted the U.S. economy, culture, and government. The battle to take America back begins with Scott McKay, the Patriot Street Fighter, and his Advancing the Fork and Line tour. Now here's Scott.
Hi, this is Scott McKay, better known as Patriot Street Fighter, the high-octane, full-throttle truth hammer, and I'm bringing the Advancing the Fork and Line tour to a city near you. I and a host of other speakers will be on stage with an arsenal of issues from health rights, human rights, and the freedom given to us by the founding fathers who drafted the Constitution for the United States of America. This is a ticketed event, and you can get tickets at patriotstreetfighter.com. I'm looking forward to personally seeing many of you there.
The Patriot Street Fighter Advancing the Fork and Line tour tickets can be purchased at patriotstreetfighter.com. For tour dates and information, or to purchase your tickets, go to patriotstreetfighter.com. That's patriotstreetfighter.com.
The Ocala Golf Club, one of Ocala's premier golf courses, from its pristine 18-hole course layout to its amazing pro shop. Jason Linhart and the staff at Ocala Golf offer everything that you need for your golf outing. That's the Ocala Golf Club. Experience country club-style golf at municipal prices. You won't go wrong with the Ocala Golf Club. Call them for a tee time today, 352-401-6917.
Get it for less at the DIY Home Center outlet. Get top quality real wood cabinets the same or less than the big box stores are selling the cheap stuff. And that's not all. Drywall screws big box stores are $6.47 a pound. At DIY, only $4.99. Plus, DIY has the largest selection of mobile home parts and accessories anywhere. From carpet to doors, get the DIY supplies you need for less. The DIY Home Center outlet. We are your building material closeout store. 2191 Northwest 10th Street, just 2 miles east of I-75.
Luby Bat Conservancy is excited to welcome everyone back to our 17th annual Florida Bat Festival held Saturday, October 23rd, 10 to 5. Bat Fest is a local family-friendly event held at Luby, where guests can enjoy games and activities in the kids zone, local artisans, food trucks, live music, craft beer from local breweries, and of course, the world's largest bats. Highlights include baby bats born this year and the grand opening of the new Education Center. For more information, visit the Luby Facebook page or www.luby.org/Batfest.
Hey folks, you want to really enjoy these cool fall mornings? Well, come stroll the garden. The 5.5-acre Bob Wine's Camellia Garden on Southeast 38th Street in Ocala. It's gorgeous this time of year, plus the sights and sounds and aroma are good for you. We promise. While you're there, check out the famous Bob Wine's Heirloom Camellias. They're starting to bloom now, and they're priced as low as $12.99. Been thinking about a citrus tree? Bob Wines is having a truckload citrus sale, starting at just $69.99. And just arrived, those very popular dwarf citrus trees. They're perfect for your patio or other small spaces. You've asked for herbs, and Bob Wines has them. A big selection, starting at just $1.99. And of course, all your favorite veggies in the 4-pack are still just $4.99. Check the ad, then come on over to Bob Wine's Camellia Garden, Southeast 38th Street, Ocala, the same blooming place since 1952.
Keep up with what's going on in the downtown area with Ocala Downtown Newspaper. Delivering thousands of newspapers to businesses in the downtown area, Ocala Downtown is there to keep you informed. They even have Tom's Picks, a free referral for people who are looking for a company to do work for them. Tom's Picks will refer the company that fits your needs, and all we ask in return is that you tell them where you heard about it. It's simple. For more info, just call Tom's Picks, 352-804-1223, and pick up your copy of the Downtown Ocala newspaper today.
And now read Ocala Downtown Newspaper online.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. I am your host, Tom Schmitz, coming to you from the palatial studios of WOCA, just off the runway of the Ocala International Airport here in the Brick City, beautiful Ocala, Florida. If you are wanting to be a part of the show and you're calling the 622-9622 number and it's just ringing, I'm not ignoring you. We're having an issue with Skype. Skype is having an issue. We're not. Skype is. And the calls are not coming through. We're efforting to work on that. So if you're trying to get to 622-9622 and you just see it's ringing and ringing, we're not ignoring you as a radio station. We just don't have the ring coming to us. It's being lost in translation, as it were. But we're working with Skype to improve that situation every minute that we're on the air. Today, October 5th, 1925, a weekly music program broadcast live on WSM Radio in Nashville, Tennessee launches the Grand Ole Opry. Hank Williams Sr. took to the microphone for his Grand Ole Opry debut, not on this day, but in 1949. He had the most encores of anybody at Ryman Auditorium. 6 encores. They finally had to tell the audience no more, as they had to get the rest of the people out on the show. The Ryman Auditorium, where the first Grand Ole Opry was held, was home to the Grand Ole Opry from 1943. The Ryman Auditorium, which is famous for the Grand Ole Opry, wasn't where the first one was held. It's famous for the Grand Ole Opry. Opened its doors in 1943 and served as the Grand Ole Opry stage till 1974. And now the Ryman hosts many Opry shows in downtown. But on this day in history, October 5th, 1925, a weekly country music program called the Grand Ole Opry was broadcast for the first time on WSM Radio in Nashville, Tennessee. That's someplace I want to go. I've never been. I hear it's a fantastic city. I've been to Memphis, Tennessee. I've been to Chattanooga, Tennessee. I regrettably have been through Knoxville, Tennessee at least once, although I did drive around it on the way to my honeymoon in 96, so I didn't have to go through Knoxville for my, dislike of Tennessee. I'm a crazy man like that. But I've never been to Nashville. And I hear it's one of those cities that you need to go to at least once in your lifetime. And, I'm a big fan of country music, so to be able to see where country music got its start, Nashville is one of those trips. It's on the bucket list. Bucket lists are funny things. My bucket list has Nashville, Tennessee on it. Has the Black Hills of South Dakota on it, so I can go to Mount Rushmore. Already been to the Grand Canyon. Already been to the Northwest Passage in Alaska. New York City, Chicago, knocked both of those out. I've been to Toronto, been to Montreal. Been to Italy. Been to the British Isles. Had never been to Australia. That's on the bucket list, although I'm not real sure I could take the plane flight. That's a long time to be on a plane. Same reason with Asia. I would like to go to Asia, but that's a long plane flight. It's a long time to be on a plane. I guess the only way to go, if you're going to go to Australia or you're going to go to Asia, the best way to go is for private jet. Commercial's just too much. Just too much of an effort, I would think. But Australia is one of those places I want to go. I want to go see the Great Pyramids of Egypt. My wife has been. I have not been. I would love to see the Great Pyramids of Egypt. Bucket lists are funny things. Things that you have never done that you would like to do. A lot of people say, skydiving's on my bucket list. Did that in my 20s. Whitewater rafting down the raging rivers, did that in my 20s. Visiting every major league ball, did that in my 20s. So, one of my bucket lists is Nashville, Tennessee. It's kind of mundane, I know, but one of my bucket lists is Austin, Texas, for the same exact reasons. Music. It's the fabric of life that really holds us together, I think. there's a classic radio station here in town that has a great thing. They say music is painted on the canvas of silence. And that's so true. And so the reason Nashville and Austin are both on my bucket list is because of the music scene there. The Grand Ole Opry, very well known. Austin City Limits, a show, very well known. Both very, very deep in their rich music history. So when people say, oh, bucket list, New York City. Bucket list, Paris, France. Bucket list, Tokyo, Japan. Bucket list, London, England. Melbourne, Australia. Johannesburg, South Africa. Mexico City. Belize, Lima, Peru. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Mine are Austin, Texas, and Nashville, Tennessee. My two next ups on my bucket list. And I really want to get to San Antonio. Been to San Antonio once. I want to get back because I wasn't there long enough. But remember, I'm a history guy, so some of my bucket list things are crazy. Like, it was a huge deal for me to go to Philadelphia. I went to Philadelphia right after 9/11, though, and everything was in plexiglass behind secure walls and everything. The Liberty Bell you couldn't get to, none of it. It was all in bulletproof plexiglass, bulletproof glass. So you could see it, but you couldn't get to it like before 9/11. I've been to Boston, Massachusetts. I've stood on the spot where Crispus Attucks lost his life at the Boston Massacre. I've seen the church where one if by land, two if by sea, the North Church. I've been to Lexington and Concord. Shot heard around the world, started the revolution. I've been to Saratoga in New York, the turning point of the revolution. I've been a lot of places that are part of the revolution. Been to a lot of Civil War battlefields. When I was in England, I went to Dunkirk just to see. Had to go see Dunkirk just to see where it was in reference to how they got people out and back into England. But I've never been to Nashville, never been to Austin. Want to go. And then I forget sometimes that people in our own backyard, we have destinations that are destinations, once-in-a-lifetime destinations for people. Yes, I'm talking about the amusement parks in Orlando. People save. I had a friend of mine that he would bring his family over here on holiday, and we met at a karaoke bar in Orlando, 2004, I think. And he was there with his wife and his 3 kids. And he told me that this was the first time he'd brought the whole family over because of the cost of it. Now, he's been back 3 different times because he's in the fire brigade over in Scotland. He's actually been to the fire college here. He's actually stayed with me as he come over to the fire college. But the once-in-a-lifetime event with his wife and kids and all, he only did one time, 2004. Saved $10,000 for the trip. And I think, you spent $10,000 in the Orlando area. He was there, him and his wife and kids were there for 14 days. And I think, and we take it for granted because it's right in our backyard. Granted, they went and saw Daytona and they went down to, Cape Canaveral and everything. But you just think about some of the places right in our backyard that people have on their bucket list that are their once-in-a-lifetime deals. So, yep, my bucket list, my 2 next places on my bucket list, well, not next places, but I want to get there. Tennessee, Nashville, and Texas, Austin. Be right back after this timeout. 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Each morning, we wake up thankful to live in a free nation with liberty and justice for all. But sometimes those liberties can be put in jeopardy, and you may have questions about what to do or who to call. Let Doc Blanchard of Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland help you find the answers. Attorneys at law since 1974 and located in downtown Ocala. If you have legal issues, don't go it alone. Call 352-732-7218. Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland, helping protect your liberties every day.
You know what you want to do in retirement, but do you know how to get there? Tune in to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors, Sunday mornings at 8 to get answers to your retirement planning questions. Plan today so you can do the things you've always dreamt about doing in retirement. Listen Sunday mornings at 8 to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors.
Our firm offers insurance services.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440. A few of our tractor services include bush hogging, disking, and rototilling. We also have zero-turn mowers for the smaller paddocks, aisleways, fence rows, and lawn care. Fence row spraying is also available for weed control. We are family-owned and operated, licensed and insured, and farm-ready. Powell Gene, Gene, at yahoo.com, 352-629-2440. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440. Gene is a proud United States veteran.
Buying and selling? Then you know about OcalaForSale.com, Marion County's internet marketplace. But there's something you might not know. I'm Michael Warren, president of USA for Sale. We created Ocala for Sale in 1998 with a passion to connect buyers and sellers and to help local businesses reach shoppers online. On Ocala for Sale, you're just a click away from thousands of deals for real estate, rentals, cars, furniture, appliances, horses, pets, and more. Looking for a job? Our Help Wanted section is booming. Shopping the villages and beyond? Now you'll find great deals on villages for sale, as well as our new statewide classified, Florida for Sale. Log on today and post your free classified. You'll reach thousands of shoppers who check our listings every day. Are you a business looking to get a corner on the internet marketplace? USA for Sale can help you reach your target audience in Ocala, the villages, and statewide. There's no better place to reach shoppers than right where they shop. Let us show you how. Learn more by calling 352-629-1663 or visit us online at usaforsale.com.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hi, this is Becky at Hello Gorgeous Salon. It's time to get that new look started. Let's get rid of those sun-damaged ends and faded out color and get into something rich and vibrant. Humidity is not your hair's friend. It causes your hair to capture moisture and leaves it looking dry and unhealthy. Hello Gorgeous is a certified Brazilian blowout salon. We can tame those locks, leaving your hair healthy and shiny with a Brazilian smoothing treatment. So let us help you make a great first impression. Call us today to set your appointment at Hello Gorgeous. Our number is 352-351-5358. Again, that's 352-351-5358.
And don't forget, we also do men and children's cuts too. 351-5358.
Hello Gorgeous is conveniently located in the heart of downtown Ocala.
So call today and set up your appointment at Hello Gorgeous Salon at 351-5358. That's 351-5358.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean, I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new truck.
Yep, we can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too.
Well, as a matter of fact, join me, Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Automotive, every Tuesday at 10 for auto repair with personal care right here on The Source.
You say you're looking for some new fall color? Well, mum's the word, and the place is Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens in Ocala. Hundreds of mums, dozens of colors, in prices you've got to see to believe. You can get 10 mums, put them all around the house, for just $29.99 at Bob Wine's this week. For more color, how about fall croton starting at just $9.99? And ever-popular knockout or drift roses, a huge array of colors starting as low as $19.99 this week at Bob Wine's. And inside the greenhouse, you still save 20% on all indoor foliage. Outside, get an extra large bale of pine straw for just $5.50. The thing to do is check this week's ad. Then head on over to Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens on Southeast 38th Street in Ocala. They're open daily from 9 to 4, Saturdays till 3, and they're in the same blooming place since 1952.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're